grew up in a little country in Asia called Nepal. We ended up staying in North Carolina for a long time. I always thought we'd move back to Nepal, but we never did. And so North Carolina is basically home.
I grew up in Minnesota. We have a pretty big family. Most of my family's from that area and still there.
After college, I moved to Texas. A week later, literally a week later, I met my husband, Andrew.
You know, I went to college, I started working my way south and ended up in Texas. Where basically soon after I moved to Texas, I met Jebina. Basically her first weekend in town, we met through a mutual friend who kind of brought us both out. I knew right away I wanted to spend a lot of time with her. I think she had a similar reaction, and we kind of, 2 years later, we were married, which is...
When I moved to Texas, I decided to meet up with my friends at a restaurant, and that is where I first met Andrew. I was so awestruck by him, I didn't know what to say. He approached me, and literally the first thing and the most random thing that came out of my mouth was, "Will you join my book club?" Luckily for me, he did not walk away. He said yes. I did not have a book club, so I quickly formed one so I could see him again. 2 years later, we got married.
I mean, I knew I wanted to spend a lot of time with her. The first time I walked into her room, she just had so much energy, so full of life, just so energetic. It just kind of, you can feel the energy radiate off of her. And so I knew right then that this was somebody I wanted to spend a lot of time with. We're married for 12 years now, and we still get along like the first day we met.
I am a chemical engineer, and I work at a chemical plant. That's what I've done all my career. I absolutely love it.
I'm a chemical engineer. I do mostly business analyst work for a petrochemical company. I came from a big family, and so I always wanted a lot of kids. And I think, you know, especially after having our daughter, we knew that we wanted a lot more kids. We wanted a big family. I mean, I think we thought we wanted a big family, but that was for sure the point when we knew. When we tried, I mean, we've been trying for a long time to have a second child, and it hasn't happened. And so, you know, I think we decided, you know, adoption is the best way, and something actually I think we kind of wanted to do anyways before.
I just remember when Nora was born in the hospital, and when I got to hold her the first time, we knew we wanted more kids at that time. And so it's been kind of a trial period of trying to have kids soon after having Nora, and we really feel like adoption is definitely the path forward for us. We feel really good about that. I love to cook. My family, all they do is cook, and all we do is spend time in the kitchen. But I'm not good with cooking with recipes. I think that just comes from me being Asian and how I was brought up. So Andrew's definitely the better baker.
Yeah, and I grew up, I love to bake, I love bread, I love cakes. I do a lot of baking. Jebina does all the cooking, you know, well, not all the cooking, I cook too, but really, but really we spend a lot of time in the kitchen. We both love to travel. I think, you know, we both traveled a lot before we met each other, and then we traveled even more after we met each other.
We love to travel. I think traveling is just so healing for your soul. You just learn so much about different cultures and places.
We want to make sure that we travel with our kids.
We love living here. I think we really lucked out. We have really good neighborhoods who have become more than like neighbors. They're pretty much families. We love like just all the parks nearby. The public pools were always there, the community pool, and we really love this area.
We promise to love and honor your baby no matter what. We will be their #1 fan through life. We will laugh with them, we will cry with them, and we will just love him or her unconditionally.
Yeah, we promise to make sure that he or she has everything needed to kind of fulfill her dreams, live his best life, you know, become what really the best that they can be.
And most of all, we promise, absolutely promise to honor you throughout this whole journey.